we just
I'm not
had
sure
the
the
most
phone is going
incredible
to last,
talk
though. I've run
with
out of
a
juice,
gentleman
so
who's
this
a
might be the end of our
psychologist who had
this stream. Again, for anyone
studied and read all about
tuning in,
Scientology
I'm just
in
trying to use
university,
the
and he's a psychology
Toronto
professor.
Scientology audit site a little more.
Hello. My other live cut off.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
So right now we're just chalking, and I have a big sign on my
All right. I'm gonna
thing that
tie
says
this up.
"Stop
Thanks for
the
stopping.
child and elder abuse in Scientology."
I'm gonna end this stream. Just, well, I don't want to think about it while I move the. I'm gonna start chalking down there.
Me too. I'm gonna go down the street.
I love that they just saw us. They were almost smiling. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's that keeping their TRs and smile. We are gonna move down the street.
hey. I usually come in and say hello. I forgot to come in beforehand. We're your friendly neighborhood Scientology protesters. We show up randomly and we do little protests against your third floor tenants. And I know you know this. I get it.
Yeah.
You have to be good neighbors. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
We've seen you guys out there before.
Yeah. Yeah, you just say that's not our thing. It's not our problem. They hate us. So they're your neighbors because we moved them from their old place.
Really?
Yeah, we protested really hard where they were before, and they had to get their landlord kicked them out. So that's not our goal. Our end game is just to let them know we're watching them. Anyway, hello. People are like, what are you doing out here? So. Hey there. Is this your neighborhood?
Sorta.
We're just protesting Scientology's abuses.
Where are they based right here? Oh, right there.
Third floor.
They're probably gonna see me.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're fucked.
They're fucked. Yeah. It's good. But sometimes they take our pictures, so you could be them, or.
No,
but I
I'm
think
not
you're not
Scientology,
them. I
no.
think you're not them. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah. No, we really hate them.
Yeah.
So every
Have
week.
you had experience inside them at all?
Well, we've been protesting for the last couple of years, so it's just there's a really nice movement online of people protesting them. So we're just part of a bunch of people. Yeah.
Well, I've seen like Lucia Rose documentary and everything.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a young guy on TikTok and YouTube in Chicago right now who just went into the org.
Irish too?
I'm Scottish.
Scottish.
Are you
I'm
Irish?
right?
Lovely.
We're going to end up at the main event as our reward at the end of this.
Yeah, we're going to go have pints after.
Yeah. Well, fire to you.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Where did you go? I didn't see you. We are protesting the abuses in Scientology. Scientology is a cult. Yeah, it's a cult and they're up there on the third floor. Yeah, it's a paid store, but 2 floors up there's a cult. And they have very abusive practices. Cheers.
Hello.
What do I want to say? Whew. Drink of water. Nope. Michelle is talking right outside the org. Zoom in on her.
Hey!
Oops. All right.
Hey!
I probably got chalk all over my face.
They're coming in now.
Ooh.
Hello.
I think I will just stay here until Missy, when you're done over there, you can come back here and I'll write there because I don't want to leave this stuff.
I get it. I'm not going. Not allowed.
This is just outside the front entrance. This is a really old building, and they're on the 3rd floor. We've seen a few people coming and going. And if you're just tuning in, we are protesting the abusive practices within Scientology. We do not protest anyone's right to beliefs. We are just protesting the abusive practices within Scientology, especially towards the children and the elderly. And currently, if you are a child casualty of Scientology and you have left, or if you're still in it and you are under the radar, you can contact the law firm of Andrews and Thornton in Los Angeles, California, if you were a victim of human trafficking. And there is a website called victimshavevoices.com, and it has all the information where you can file your criminal case with the FBI
Hello.
and
You're
against
not a Scientologist.
Scientology.
What's this?
And you
This
can
is
find
Scientology
all
on the 3rd
lawyers'
floor. It's a
information
cult.
there too.
Oh,
We are protesting.
it's a cult?
It's a cult.
Which cult?
Scientology.
Oh, really?
It's a cult. Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of evidence online. You can't be poor if you are a
Some of these paint
Scientologist. You have to have
shopping,
money.
so we
It's
can't
really a
really
marketing
see what
business. It's
Michelle
not a
is doing
religion.
anymore.
Yeah.
We can
McPherson,
on the Org front door.
if you look her up online, these are questions for the cult members.
Okay, why does this? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
This is more for the cult members, and then we have more for the community over there for people. Is this your neighborhood?
Yeah, I live here.
So if they're ever outside here, it's for the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Just so you know, they're going to ask you if you want a personality test. Don't do it. A personality test. That's how they start. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. Gotta have. This is our hobby. Bye. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
But about this Scientology,
Yes.
why don't government intervene about it? Because it is not
Nobody has filed a criminal complaint that has stuck because they pay them off. So they have so much money that if you have gone and said, I was abused, I was raped, I was,
Yeah.
They just throw like $6 million at you and make you go away. So there's never any criminal cases filed and followed through with. So there's nothing that they can legitimately hold against them.
Oh.
So that's why.
Wow.
So right now,
You're
though,
doing a nice job.
thank you. But currently, there's a bunch of young people who grew up in Scientology, who were abused by Scientology, and are now speaking up, and they're going to the FBI and they're filing cases, and they're gonna follow through, and they're going to lawyers in Los Angeles, and they're gonna follow through. So things may change over the next few years,
Okay.
but it's gonna take a while.
Ooh.
It's not going to happen overnight. But it just, a lot of people are now speaking out and coming forward. And there's a lot of people who are still in it who have nothing, because if you've been in it a long time and you're part of their inside kind of navy, they call it, like they have their own internal navy, you get paid $40 a week if you're lucky for all the work and labor that you do. So you have nothing. So when you leave, they give you like $200 and say fuck off, right? So, and then you can, the other problem why a lot of people don't leave is all their families are in it. And if you leave and you speak out against them, you'll never see your family again.
They will kill them?
No, they just won't ever let you communicate with them ever again.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
bad.
that's,
This is not a good cult.
well, no, and especially not in a neighborhood like this where family is everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Guess what?
Hello.
Guess what?
What?
Scientology told Sherwin-Williams to call the police on us.
What?
Not today.
Did you talk to somebody in Sherwin?
Yeah.
What did Sherwin-Williams say?
Sherwin-Williams said no. Because they have to be good neighbors, but they don't have to call the police on us. You know, like I don't expect them to ever
No.
do anything but just be okay with us being here.
Yeah. Well, I just talked to a lovely lady. She asked me.
Yeah, she stopped me. I talked to her for a while there.
Yeah. So
She's great. I'm scared, she kept saying.
you stay here so I can finish that little
Sure,
bit, and
yeah.
then, yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Scientology is a cult. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. We got some nice chalking done here today, I'd say. Hi, everyone. Oh, maybe I'll try to read the chat. Say some things. Say some intelligent things. Hello, chat. Sandra's doing a little work over there. I wrote some questions for the Scientologists. Hi. Excellent chat. Hello, everyone. Anyone who's there? Anyone there? Hi, everyone. Anyone? Who knows? All right, just a few of you out there. Yeah, so Sandra's a little closer to where the Scientos would be. We're on this corner, so we write little notes out to the community, let them know what's going on here. A lot of them don't know what's going on the third floor. Closer to the door where the Scientologists come out, I've left some questions for them. How did Lisa McPherson die? How can David Miscavige have so much money? If that old chestnut, if communication is the universal solvent, then why are you scared to talk to us when we visit here? And how did Whitney Mills die?
Chalk.
Eh?
Ran out of chalk. Oh no, I'm just gonna grab.
I know I have so much chalk at home and I keep forgetting to top up the bag. Oh, these 1.5s are making me a bit dizzy. Although that could just be life itself making me dizzy. Oh. All right, people. People of the Danforth. Here we are in downtown Toronto. Fighting Scientology.
The Russian-looking mafia are looking out the window, so I waved. All right, it is 3 o'clock.
We're good. We've done a lot of work here. I wish they would come out. I wish we'd
I know.
So-
Here, let's reverse it back on us. Hello.
So at one point, a guy came by with a boat on top, and I have a feeling, and they were not happy, right? So he went by once, twice, and then.
Oh, the guy with the canoe?
Yeah, I have a feeling that's maybe the ABYC,
Oh.
the Ashbridges Bay Yacht Club people. Because when I played there, we found out they have. If communication is the universal solvent, why can't you speak with us? Your freeloader debt is unenforceable. So when you decide to leave the Sea Org, the Aftermath Foundation will help you restart your life.
Why is it okay for David Miscavige to change the tech multiple times? LRH made it clear that doing this is a suppressive act. Are you okay with Scientology being squirreled? Enjoy your David Miscavige.
Hey.
All right, we are checking out of here. It is time to go. It is hot. We have got lots done. I will take you around and I will show you the chalking that we have managed to lay out here. We did some stickers, which are lovely. That's it. Okay.
Scientology, 3rd floor, human trafficking cult. Thank you. We are Scientology protesters. We come here randomly because
All right,
they're on
we're
the
going to
3rd floor.
go and we're going to have a look at
Oh yeah.
the chalking. We're
Okay, so you
red
look
'cause
like
it's
you're
hot.
game.
It's like
Just go
36
in there
degrees.
someday to get a personality test and try and film
Can you
them.
actually do that?
People do it online all the time. The online Scientology movement exploded on TikTok and YouTube 2 summers ago.
Michelle is just talking.
And oh my God, all over the world, but
fellas
really
that were
North
in the
America,
bait
people
store.
are doing wild stuff. They're going in and just undercover taping their, interactions. They're a crazy cult. They're on the 3rd floor here, and hilariously, there's an escape room in the basement. We find that funny, but
How are you?
But really, there's a
YRB,
lot of.
we had a really
And now
good
you're getting your
conversation. I
Scientology
think
film.
my phone overheated.
We just
and
come here
turned itself-
randomly.
There was a psychiatrist came by, and he said
They're
back
not
in the
thrilled
day
to
he
have them as
actually read
neighbors. They just moved in.
Dianetics, and then
We protested them so
in
hard we
his
got them moved from their
education, he
other
actually,
org. They had to move in October
started
out of their
studying
place.
that, and he
was
said
up
he's
in
actually
East York.
writing a book.
And they've moved here,
Said
which
he's
just
actually
actually just
writing
made it easier for us to
several
protest them. So.
harmful religions and cults.
They're on the subway line. Thank
So that
you.
was a really good conversation. Then we had
So
a young
if
girl
you're-
came
there's
by.
a lot on YouTube and
she's in
TikTok
town
about
from
Scientology. So if you want
where
to
they
more,
have
believe me.
their big org out in
it's all-
Cambridge. She's just out that way.
Cheers.
But she's in town for a roller derby, and she's an ex-Jehovah's Witness, so she totally appreciates everything that we're doing. So I'm just waiting on you coming back. I'm going to go film your chalk.
Anytime I get to talk to anyone who's slightly interested, I do. Those guys are hilarious.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're coming down here. Michelle has been
I'll come
doing
with you.
some chalk art. Let's see what's going on up here. So up here
Do
on the
you know what they
third floor.
did? Look what they did. They put up a board where the L. Ron Hubbard head was.
Oh,
So now you can't even see LRH.
I can.
Lafayette.
I can. I can see.
Your freeloader debt is unenforceable. Your freeloader debt is unenforceable. Your freeloader debt is unenforceable.
There's
Your freeloader
almost a
debt
pub
is
nearby.
unenforceable.
Copenhagen, there's an Irish bar. The last place that the org was that they got evicted from, there was a pub. And now there's a pub here. But you know what? This is such a great neighborhood because all you can smell is amazing food. So here is, if communication is a universal solvent, why are you not allowed to talk to us?
It's a good question.
Why indeed?
This is where the Scientos come out, so I
Yeah.
want them to have things to think about.
And what would you like to read these out?
Sure. How did Lisa McPherson die? Why does David Miscavige have so much money? How did
And really nice Italian shoes.
Yeah, and I wrote it. It's going to be really hard to get this stuff off. You can't see it as well, but whatever. How did Whitney Mills die? And do you have free will?
Yes.
I just think that's a bonus question.
Yes.
Something to
Yes.
gnaw on.
And then
Think
here we
about.
have Scientology abuses kids. Children
Sir, are you a
cannot
Scientologist
consent.
or just
Oh God, no.
nice? Nice. We're just protesting.
You enjoy life too much, right?
They're on
Yeah.
the third floor.
Oh, I didn't even know they were here.
Yeah, they're up there.
We're
hiding
also
on
bringing
the
some
third floor.
some knowledge to the neighborhood. We're outing them basically. They hate us.
So I mic'd up both of us today so that, because Michelle is really good at having conversations with people. I'm getting better at it, but she's really good. She's a musician, so she's used to entertaining the public and stuff. So here we have freeload or debt is not enforceable.
I don't know if we met last time,
And
but
when I
I
was
met the
writing
man
that,
who owns the
very
business.
handsome
And I just
Scientologist
to let him
with
know,
pit
we
windows,
come here
so I wave down.
occasionally just to protest Scientology.
Forced
They're
labor
on the third floor.
is
They do
unlawful.
a lot of
Your thoughts are
yeah,
valid.
they do a lot of shitty things. So, and they're hiding the bust of
Kids
L. Ron
cannot
Hubbard now.
consent to Scientology.
I think they don't like
abusive
us
practices.
knowing that they're there, and that's why we're
Again,
here
freeload or debt.
to make sure people know they're here.
Scientology, third floor. They are not
yes,
a religion.
for
They
us,
are a
yeah,
cult.
yeah.
They're a multi-level
You're
marketing
right. Anyway,
scam.
so we're not bad people. We're just
And she's pointing arrows to your neighborhood cult. So yeah, we went to earlier on, if you weren't around, and we actually, Sandra, OT420, gave us some stickers, so we went around and we put some of her stickers on the poles, just to let people know that Scientology is a cult. And you know, so when people cross the street and come out of the Scientology building,
how quickly will they come out?
Thank you, Sandra, OT420. And with that, as Scientology abuses children, twins, peace out. It's beer o'clock.